Hello, I'm out walking because I'm sick and I can't run today. I could run today, but it's probably not wise. But just thinking about something that I think could help somebody. And I don't know why it is, but I've always had a little bit of a interesting take on social media. And push back on me if you think I'm wrong on this. But I've always looked at, I won't say I've always looked at social media this way, but as a whole, I like social media for the reason that I get inspired by people. Like I try to be a little cautious of who I include on my social media. I've been known to delete people off my social media. I'm not passive aggressive. I'm not somebody that just like hides you so I don't see you. If you disappear, it's probably because it's just unhealthy conversation for me. I get frustrated and I feel like a constant need, like I have to spout back, and I don't want to do that. So sometimes I reach out to people in Messenger directly, tell them why, or tell them maybe my frustration with something they said, but it's never, I try to not be passive aggressive. So, but anyway, social media for me is very interesting because I think when I got healthy, I looked at it differently. Like I was just listening to a book. I think it's Leaders Eat Last, not Eaters. Leaders Eat Last. It's a book from Simon Sinek. Good book. And he just went on and on about how unhealthy social media is. And I think it is for most people. Probably me at times, mainly just because it's a time suck. But it also has a tendency to inspire me a lot because I don't look at, I truthfully do not look at a single person as my competition. I look at people as like fellow travelers. I have a lot of people that I've met traveling around different places in the world, Mexico, that I am like stoked when I see them pop up in Guatemala or climbing a volcano or just all their crazy cool adventures. It like brings total joy to me, and it also inspires me that I want to go someplace. It doesn't make me jealous. I think that a lot of people have like limiting beliefs where they think I can't do this or this could never be me. And then there's comparison, and then there's dissatisfaction with your life and all these things. But when I got healthy, so here's my challenge. Like, work on yourself to the point where you look at everything differently. I look at somebody's bad behavior when somebody treats me bad as not a reflection of me, but a reflection of maybe where they're at in this journey, and we're all at different places. I very rarely try to change somebody's point of view through social media. Like I said, I try to really curate who and I would not say, there's some people I completely disagree with, but I've known them long enough. I think their motives are authentic enough, and I don't see them as a bad person. I see them as somebody that could at times maybe challenge the way I view things. But yeah, but I look at everything differently. So when I'm viewing my feed on social media, it's more of like a place of inspiration for me. And that's probably what motivates me to get out and run, to do push-ups, to now I really do think I've drilled down to some good motivations of why I could share things. Will I get misunderstood? Will people think I'm showing off? Of course they will. 100% they will. But if I don't attach myself to what people think of me, then my motives can still be good. I can accept the fact that I'll be misunderstood, and yeah, it's okay. And so here's the funny thing about the way I think about things now. If I share, and if a whole bunch of people misunderstand me, but in the process of doing the things I do, I inspire and encourage and challenge and uplift one person, it's been worthwhile. So drill down to your motivations, which is a hard thing to do because we constantly have to check them. I'm definitely a flawed human being that can have not the greatest motivations at times, and I've been known to post something and then take it down because I realized there was maybe a passive aggressive nature to it or something along those lines. But drill down to your motivations, be inspired, attempt to inspire, and then who cares? Let it go. Let it be. So if you're seeing this, and if I can encourage you to live a little more out loud, I think the comedy of being an influencer is really so dumb to me. Like, I think we're all influencers. It's just not in the terms of social media. But if you're doing nothing, if you're saying nothing, if you're being passive, if you're avoiding confrontation, if you're not talking about the real stuff, you're influencing people. I hate to say it, you're doing nothing, but you're influencing people. Or you can use your voice to help somebody be healthy, talk about the real stuff, get below the surface, go on an adventure, live life more fully. And I think there's so much more power in that. So use your voice for some good. We're not all the same. Not everybody wants to be out there in the open. That's okay. But just get out, encourage some people. If nothing else, your kids. You have a massive amount of influence on your kids. So use your voice. Have a good day, everyone.